Hello everybody and welcome back to Monster Jam Overdriven. We're here in Angel Stadium in Anaheim, California for Overdriven Monster Jam World Finals 1. We're here for the last chance qualifier competition. Let's get into our lineup. Mike Christensen and Vendetta, MJ Slorio and El Toro Loco, Mike Cody and Gravedigger, Chris Kohler, Expose, Tony Oaks, Thunder Warriors, Devin Winfield and Jurassic Attack, Train Robbins and Crazy Train, Ashley Stanford and Megalodon, John Zimmer and Uproar, Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco, Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash, and Brandon Telushka in the Slingshot. Go play your 6 competitors here tonight for this competition. I look at our bracket. Top 4 qualifiers go to Jurassic Attack, Thunder Warriors, Expose, and Gravedigger. First round matchup is going to be Vendetta, El Toro Loco, Megalodon takes on Crazy Train, Upward takes on Slingshot, and El Toro Loco takes on Sparkle Smash. Let's look at our track here tonight. The big parts of this track, I would say, are the turns leading into the jump. You need a good turn and line yourself up for that jump nicely. Coming off the jump, you gotta make sure you have enough speed to clear over the gap, but not too much speed that you end up throwing yourself into the marbles entering that next turn. That's definitely going to be a big part in this race. Now, the straightaways where you can make up some big time, but you gotta make sure that you get it slowed down up to that turn. Coming up to this turn right here, this is a turn that's very dangerous. You have multiple obstacles that you can hit, but you do not want to go out too wide. You want to stay nice and tight and get around this turn quick. Now let's get into our first race. MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco takes on Mike Christensen and Vendetta. Let's see how this first race turns out. So we go green, slight lead to El Toro Loco off the line. Vendetta goes under, a little bit of a bobble there. El Toro Loco goes over. El Toro Locos have problems, and this is definitely just going to be an easy win here for Mike Christensen and Vendetta. Here as he goes over, let's see how he handles this jump. Nicely done, a nice tight turn. He's watched out a little bit, can't do that next round, but he's going to pick up the win here over El Toro Loco. Mike Christensen moves on to round 2. Our next race, Ashley Knock and Megalodon takes on Trenton Robbins and Crazy Train. Let's see what they got here. Post shot to Crazy Train off the line. A nice turn from Crazy Train. They're both dead even. Problems for both in that turn. Let's see who has the lead here. Coming under is Crazy Train, over is Megalodon. Crazy Train has a lead here, and Crazy Train, might have been a 5-second penalty, but Megalodon's going over. He's into the barrier. And it's Trenton Robbins and Crazy Train. That was not a 5-second penalty, they said. But look at this replay. Megalodon gets right into the wall. Some big time damage there. Next up, Brandon Telushka and Slingshot takes on John Zimmer and Uproar. Let's see what these two drivers have here tonight. Dead even off the start. Let's see how these two handle the turns. 2 good turns from both of them. I was going to say a good jump from Slingshot, but he gets on 2 wheels. A good recovery, but it's not freestyle. John Zimmer, a nice landing, a nice turn, and it's going to pick him up. A 5-second penalty, though, on John Zimmer. Let's see if Slingshot can take advantage of that. We're waiting on the results to see if Slingshot got the win. No, John Zimmer is still going to pick it up here in round 1. Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco takes on Sparkle Smash. So Sparkle Smash has some problems, couldn't get out. El Toro's going to buy run, but he smashed into the barrier. That was a pretty hard hit there. He's going to finish the race, it seems like, but they're going to definitely go with that truck afterwards. You see if there was any damage done to it. El Toro Loco's going to get a nice run out of here. That's pretty good for him. El Toro Loco's going to move on to the next round. Speaking of round 2, really got round 2 matchups. As a fast forward comes into play, Jurassic Attack takes on his teammate Vendetta. Thunder Warriors takes on Crazy Train. Expose takes on the Uproar. And Gravedigger takes on El Toro Loco. Now, a race I'm looking forward to is Exposed versus Uproar. Two good drivers, two fast trucks. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Devin Winfield and Jurassic Attack takes on Mike Richardson and Vendetta. Devin Winfield, a fast qualifier here in the last chance qualifier bracket. Let's see what he's got here over the first jump. Nicely done. Pretty solid turn. Watch it out a little bit. Problems for Vendetta though in that turn. And that's opening a door here for Jurassic Attack. As Vendetta just goes out way too wide. He's almost off the track. And it's an easy win here for Jurassic Attack here in round 2. Pretty solid win there. Let's look at our next race. Tony Oaks in Thunder Roars takes on Trey Robbins in Crazy Train. Here we go. Let's get ready to go off the line. Dead even off the start. A good turn from both drivers. Let's see how Crazy Train has to jump. A bit of a bad bounce there, but he got it under control. Let's see what Thunder Roars has here as he's leading right now. A beautiful landing and a beautiful turn here for Thunder Roars. But it's coming down to the wire. I'm not sure who got that. We're going to get an official review, and I believe they said it was Thunder Roars to pick up the win. We'll have to see next round. But speaking of the race I've been looking forward to, Chris Kohler in Exposed takes on John Zimmer in Uproar. Let's see what they got here. John Zimmer, 5-second penalty last round, barely made it to this round. He cannot make that same mistake like he did last round. But Chris Kohler's running a pretty solid race right now. Let's see what he has here. Chris Kohler nicely done over that jump. John Zimmer's down the straight. Let's see who's got it. It's all Chris Kohler and Exposed taking home the win here in round 2. Matt Cody and Gravedigger takes on Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. Now, one thing I'm worried about is if that truck was okay. They brought it back out. It must not have been too much damage, but we'll see. As he overdoes the turn a little bit, and he's having problems. He's in big trouble right here. And that truck is end over end here to start the race off. So Matt Cody's going to get an easy victory. If you keep it on all fours, which he will, but that will impede his time. But Matt Cody, either way, is going to pick up the win here race in round 2. Let's look at that again, though. El Toro Loco overdid the turn. The axle might have been broken. He overdid it, tried to get it back up the ramp, came off sideways, and just went end over end. Big trouble there for El Toro Loco here in round 2. Tough luck. But as you look at Gravedigger, bad bounce almost took him out of that competition too. But he was able to gain control of it once again, back it up, and finish his race. But now, before we get to the semifinal, let's look at our top 10 qualifiers for the main racing bracket. At the 8th qualifier, it was Mike Pagliarulo and Excalibur for 23.624 for his first World Finals to be in the top 8 qualifiers. That's pretty impressive. As you see here, he's making a pretty good pass. He needs to pick it up more on those turns, but definitely a pretty good time. Pretty solid pass for a newcomer here in the World Finals. Next qualifier, in 7th place, it was John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity with a 22.811. Now he did clip that barrier, but it did not slow him down. This truck has a pretty low center of gravity, so he's really able to flat track this truck. As you see here, going over the jump, he did nice and well. Bit of a hike up there, but he still finished the run off pretty strong. In 6th place, it is Zach Garner and Wildside, with a 21.147 here. I expected him to place a little bit higher, maybe in the top 4, but it's pretty solid getting that first round by. Zach Garner and Wildside. He was making a pretty good pass, very tight, a great final turn to end it off. Pretty solid there for Zach Garner and Wildside. And now Ryan Anderson, the son of a digger, taking home the 5th overall place here. 20.781. Now Ryan Anderson, he's known for his racing skills and freestyle. He's a racing champion already here back in 2017. But this is Monster Jam Overdriven. So this might be his first championship here on the channel. And he gets a pretty solid time. As you've seen right there, pretty good pass here for Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. And now, Cody Sose and Dragon was next up, and we put up a 20.426 here in Dragon. He's making great turns. The turns would really help him out the most. Nicely done over that turn. Over the jump. Now this turn is what almost cost him, but he was able to put the pedal to the floor, and he still put out a pretty fast time. Now in third, we have Adam Anderson and the Gravedigger for 19.560. I love the way this Gravedigger looks. Charlie Parker ran it back in 2015. Adam Anderson's gonna run it here. Now Adam was running a pretty solid race. A little bit of problems there in that last turn, but it didn't affect him too much where he could have clocked that third fastest time. And now our second fastest came down to Camden Murphy and the slingshot here, 720 slingshot for 19.133. Camden Murphy, a great driver here. Love the way that they put him in this truck. I think it suits him very well. And he was making a good time here. Good turns. Nicely done through the straight. Nicely done over the jump. And Camden Murphy was able to lay down that second fastest time here. So he's on top of the bracket here for racing tomorrow. And speaking of your fastest qualifier, number one qualifier, Tyler Miniger and Gravedigger with an 18.950. Tyler Miniger, this laid down. Let's watch his pass. Great first turn. Second turn was even better. Now watch this jump. He comes around this turn, squares it up, gets the pedal to the floor. Nicely done, and was able to round this turn perfectly. Tyler Miniger is your fastest qualifier heading into Saturday night racing. It's a great run here for Tyler Miniger. Nicely done. And overall, it's pretty solid. Back to the action though. We got our semifinal races coming up next here with Jurassic Attack takes on Thunder Warriors and Exposed takes on the Gravedigger. Now these are all great racers and they're all the Fast Four qualifiers, so this will be a great round. Tony Else in Thunder Warriors takes on Devin Winfield in Jurassic Attack. Let's see what they've got here. Top two fast qualifiers here in the last chance qualifiers. Let's see what they got here. Problems for Jurassic Attack in that first turn. Thunder Warriors, all he has to do was just get across the line before Jurassic Attack does, and he has to race. Jurassic Attack going down the straightaway. Thunder Warriors is right there with him though, but it's all Thunder Warriors taking home the win, moving to the final round of the last chance qualifiers. Chris Kohler and Exposed here is going to take up Matt Cody and the Gravedigger. I love how Chris Kohler's truck looks this year. The purple accents just makes your truck pop. Here we go off the line, dead even. Let's see what they got here. Chris Kohler goes under. Gravedigger goes over. Gravedigger with some big problems here, keeping it under control. That happened to him the last round as well. Matt Cody not having good luck here. And it's all Chris Kohler in Exposed, moving into the final race of this last chance qualifiers. Wow, that was a crazy race. But now we're going to move into the final race of the bracket. Thunder Warriors, who have probably been the cleanest driver all night, takes on Exposed and Chris Kohler, who has been fast all night, consistent, ready to race. This is the best I've seen a race all year. Now look at this final race. Tony Oaks pulls to the line in Thunder Warriors. He takes on Chris Kohler and Exposed. Let's see what these two drivers have to us for us tonight. Tony Oaks hikes up off that first turn here, but he still keeps it together. Good turn for Tony Oaks. A good exit off that jump for Exposed. Let's see what they got here. These are the final turns. Coming to the final turn, both of them are dead even. Let's see who's got this. Chris Kohler's got a lead here. And I believe it might have been Chris Kohler. Chris Kohler looks to have picked up the win here in racing. And I believe so. It is Chris Kohler and Exposed, your last chance qualifier champion, moving into racing in the main field in these next 2 days. Chris Kohler has to be proud of himself. He deserved it. If you look at how he got there, he was a fast qualifier, took out Uproar, took out Gravedigger, and finally took out Thunder Wars in the finals. It was a great race here for these drivers. All of them performed well. Thunder Wars, he's gonna want revenge next time, along with Draft Attack and Gravedigger. Well, thank you guys for watching. That was our last chance qualifiers and our top 8 qualifiers here tonight. We'll see you guys next time here on Monster Jam Overdriven World Finals 1.